Let's now look into the next post-purchase flow, which is customer thank you second purchase. This flow should be different from your one-time purchase post-purchase flow, because here your customers are getting closer to being your regular, and you want to build a little stronger connection with them compared to what there was when they just made their first purchase. So in this flow, you want specifically to acknowledge the second purchase. You want to again prevent buyer's remorse, make sure they are still excited about their purchase. And ideally, you want to turn them into repeat buyers or into loyal buyers. So in terms of flow filters, you will have the following flow filters. You will do placed order equals 2 overall time. They did not cancel orders. They have not been in this flow, and they placed orders 0 times since starting this flow. So if at any time they place an order, they will move to your repeat buyer flow. It might be your VIP flow. It might be just a repeat buyer flow. So it will be a different communication that they will get after they place their third order. So you can see how important this flow is, because you already converted them into second-time buyers, and you really want to make sure they place their third order as soon as possible to become your loyal customers. In terms of content, what you want to do in this flow is to deepen the connection with your audience. You want to share some kind of behind-the-scenes looks at your brand. You want to share who is on your team, maybe your team pets, maybe your team habits, whatever it is that can be relevant to your brand. You can also invite them to join your loyalty program if they still are not a member. You can share some user-generated content and say something, here's what's trending among customers like you, to give that connection with your brand and with the community. You can cross-sell some new arrivals or maybe product recommendation based on previous purchases. And you can again offer them to leave a review for your brand, or maybe to tag you on Instagram or on Facebook if this is your strategy. There is really so many options that you can do here when we're talking about deepening that connection with your brand and making sure they have a positive post-purchase experience. If you have an app, you can say download the app. If it's some kind of different product, new products that might need some kind of tutorial, make sure to include that. Include a survey to make sure that they're happy with the order. Maybe tell them about how the materials are sourced. So anything to share a little more about your brand and to make them fall in love with your brand even more and to convert them to repeat buyers. One of the things that you might be wondering is why I don't have some kind of replenishment emails here or product-specific cross-sells. I really like to keep those for separate flows. I find it just easier in terms of logic. When you want a cross-sell flow, you can simply create a segment of people who purchased this product and did not purchase this product in the last, let's say, 30 days. And then this would be your trigger for your cross-sell flow. So that way it's just cleaner. You can cross-sell based on some more popular products that you have. And same for replenishment emails. If you know they've purchased this size of the product, this is how long they're gonna wait for the replenishment email. Let's look at few email examples that I have for you. First of all, very simple note from the team. We're beyond excited that you've shopped with Nolly again. So that acknowledgement of second time purchase. And of course, a clear CTA button. Another email example is from Nude. They are sharing a story about the founders, sharing some values, and actually telling about the founders in a little more detail to build that connection with the brand and the women behind it, and of course the CTA. And another email, even though we have sent tutorial email in the post-purchase for the first-time buyers, when they place an order again, we want to send them the tutorial videos again, because they might have ordered different types of products and they need tutorials on those, or maybe they want to advance in how they can use products, because there is lots of creative ways on how to do that. So we really want to give them that opportunity to explore more tutorials, to explore those safety guidelines. So for this brand, this was crucial to send another tutorial email to make sure people know what they're doing with their new products. When you're ready to build your email in Klaviyo, you can either clone your existing customer thank you and change the flow filters, which we can totally do. This will be your second You will change the name and create your flow. The trigger will be the same. What you will change though is the flow filter, so you'll just swap this to true. Has not been in this flow. 0 times, cancelled 0 times since starting this flow. So let's save this. And you will build out your emails as usual. Again, if you need any splits, play around. If you, for example, want to do a split based on the products that they ordered, you can use a trigger split. I will not have the metric here yet, but the idea here would be that you will select items and have items. So it'll be either items or something similar, or collections if you want to do based on collections. And you will be able to configure your split and send different message. For example, if they ordered lashes, they will receive a lash tutorial email. If they ordered bras, they will receive bra email. So you can always customize this based on the product as well if you want to advance it a little bit. If not, just build connection, share as much information as you can here to make them love your brand even more, and you'll be good to go.